Platte, owners Todd, Marcus, and Amy Vale invite you to come in or call today. Capital Planning offers life insurance, retirement planning, tax planning, investments, and more. Capital Planning has been helping customers since 1989. They're located at 616 West Main Street in Ville Platte, or give them a call at 337-363-1797. Their office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They hope to see you soon. Go Trojans! Tonight's game is powered by Clico. Clico wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans a successful season this year. Go Trojans! Go Trojans from Dr. Brandon Fontenot and staff, located at 421 Jack Miller Road in Ville Platte. Dr. Brandon provides internal medicine services along with all of your endoscopy needs. Dr. Brandon accepts most major insurances and is currently accepting new patients. So give them a call today at 337-363-5684. And once again, go Trojans! Dr. Jake LaFleur is a proud supporter of Sacred Heart Trojan Athletics. His practice covers primary care for adults, including annual wellness visits, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer screenings, and more. Call his office at 337-363-7036 or come by 503 Jack Miller Road to schedule an appointment. Most insurances are accepted. Go Trojans!
Our fondest memories are those centered around people we care about. Fishing with Grandpa, hunting with Dad, cooking on the porch, or just sitting by a fire telling the good old stories. Being around the people that we trust, we respect, and whom we know will always be there to help us when we need them. Just like the Evangeline Bank. Just like an old friend or family member. It's our heritage. It's who we are. It's what makes Evangeline, well, Evangeline.
That's the Evangeline Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Some life events you can anticipate, while others surprise you. Some are significant enough to affect your household finances, your investment strategy, and even your vision of the future. This is when meeting with an experienced financial professional counts. Brandy Fontenot at Fontenot Financial Services can help pre-retirees and retirees plan in anticipation of life events, as well as adjust plans in response to unexpected changes. They are prepared to help clients through their life and retirement transitions and make any necessary changes. Give her a call, 337-363-2346, or stop by 1301 West LaSalle Street in Ville Platte. HealthWorks Rehab is ready to get you back into the game. Physical therapists Andy Poche, David Vidrine, and Clay Landrino are pleased to sponsor this broadcast for the Do or Die Trojan family. Call for an appointment at our Ville Platte Clinic at 1477 West LaSalle Street, 363-2600, or in Mamou at Sava Medical Center, 468-0460. That's HealthWorks Rehab, helping everybody work. The Law Office of Jacob Fuselier is pleased to sponsor this broadcast of Trojan Athletics. With offices in Ville Platte, Jacob Fuselier offers quality legal services to this community. So please call 363-6661 for all your legal needs, and let's go Trojans.
My name is Doris J. Latchley. At 33, I had a triple bypass. When I came here to Mercy, I don't know, the people were just friendly. Everything was so fast, so smooth. Everything flows here. And the people, it's just the down home, everything, y'all. It's like, I came in, it was so fast. The smaller hospital, the better the care, the more it's family. And they're really there for you. There's always a nice smile here. It really is. Like, everything was just awesome. It was the best experience I ever had at any hospital was here.
Best of luck to the Sacred Heart Trojans from Nason Swallow Allstate and the Swallow family. Allstate Insurance Agent Nason Swallow is now open for business and ready to serve you. Born and raised in Ville Platte, Nason is committed to providing our community and surrounding areas with the best insurance products and services. A local agent that you can count on to help protect all that matters in life. The friendly staff at Nason Swallow Allstate will set your mind at ease and will even do the switching and paperwork for you. Stop by or call today. Nason Swallow Allstate, 222 North Chautauqua Street in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-6767. At this time, Perry's Tire and Service, a proud supporter of the Sacred Heart Trojans, would like to remind everyone of their services. In addition to tires, Perry's Tire Service offers oil changes, brake services, alignments, and minor engine repair. They are located at 903 West Lincoln Road in Ville Platte. Give Kevin or Lisa a call at 337-363-5621 for all of your automotive maintenance needs. When it comes to you and your family's health care, you do have a choice. Savoy Medical Center is the only nonprofit medical facility in Evangeline Parish. We offer a wide array of services, including behavioral health, medical detox, a 28-day substance abuse program, plus comprehensive cancer care at Savoy Cancer Center. At Savoy Medical Center, we still believe in the importance of family and community, a feeling that is obvious when you walk into our hospital. You can count on us to live our mission daily by extending the healing ministry of Jesus Christ, by taking care of your family like our family.
Savoy Medical Center would like to welcome to our family nurse practitioner Brooklyn Latour. Call Savoy Family Healthcare in Ville Platte at 337-363-0075 to schedule your appointment with Brooklyn today. Savoy Medical Center, our family healing yours.
Teats Food Store, located at 2210 West Main in Ville Platte, specializes in quality smoked meats. Their award-winning smoked pure pork sausage, tasso, and boudin is filled with flavor that will make you come back for more. And that's not all. Teats offers a full line of groceries, beer, wine, liquor, gas, and much more. Oh, and Teats will ship their smoked meats all over the country. Visit their website at teatsfoodstore.com or give them a call at 337-363-1839 for more details. T&J Ford, located at 1231 West Main Street in Ville Platte, wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans the best of luck. At T&J Ford, we're proud to serve the people of Ville Platte and surrounding communities with some of the most popular vehicles around Louisiana. We have a top-notch selection of brand-new vehicles to choose from, as well as an extensive inventory of pre-owned vehicles. Come by and check out our selection of crossovers, SUVs, and trucks. Plus, we have an in-house parts and service department for all your needs. That's T&J Ford. Call 337-363-2153. Or visit our website at tjfordinc.com. This game is brought to you in part by Total Automotive, 610 Tate Cove Road in Ville Platte. Total Automotive is your go-to place for all automotive repairs, tires, AC service, and much more. Total Automotive is an authorized CarQuest auto parts dealer featuring everything you need to get you back on the road with confidence. Total Automotive is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to noon. Go Trojans! Total Automotive in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-7771. This game is being brought to you by Vidrine's Ace Hardware, located in Ville Platte and Rain. Go by and see Cody, Louise, Philip, and the staff for all your hardware needs. Vidrine's is fully stocked with paint, mulch, grills, plumbing supplies, lawn and garden supplies, hunting supplies, electrical supplies, and much more. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Go Trojans! Good luck, Trojans. From Capital Planning in Ville Platte, owners Todd, Marcus, and Amy Vale invite you to come in or call today. Capital Planning offers life insurance, retirement planning, tax planning, investments, and more. Capital Planning has been helping customers since 1989. They're located at 616 West Main Street in Ville Platte, or give them a call at 337-363-1797. Their office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They hope to see you soon. Go Trojans! Tonight's game is powered by Clico. Clico wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans a successful season this year. Go Trojans! Go Trojans from Dr. Brandon Fontenot and staff, located at 421 Jack Miller Road in Ville Platte. Dr. Brandon provides internal medicine services along with all of your endoscopy needs. Dr. Brandon accepts most major insurances and is currently accepting new patients. So give them a call today at 337-363-5684. And once again, go Trojans. Dr. Jake LaFleur is a proud supporter of Sacred Heart Trojan Athletics. His practice covers primary care for adults, including annual wellness visits, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer screenings, and more. Call his office at 337-363-7036 or come by 503 Jack Miller Road to schedule an appointment. Most insurances are accepted. Go Trojans.
Our fondest memories are those centered around people we care about. Fishing with Grandpa, hunting with Dad, cooking on the porch, or just sitting by a fire telling the good old stories. Being around the people that we trust, we respect, and whom we know will always be there to help us when we need them. Just like the Evangeline Bank. Just like an old friend or family member. It's our heritage. It's who we are. It's what makes Evangeline, well, Evangeline.
That's the Evangeline Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Some life events you can anticipate, while others surprise you. Some are significant enough to affect your household finances, your investment strategy, and even your vision of the future. This is when meeting with an experienced financial professional counts. Brandy Fontenot at Fontenot Financial Services can help pre-retirees and retirees plan in anticipation of life events, as well as adjust plans in response to unexpected changes. They are prepared to help clients through their life and retirement transitions and make any necessary changes. Give her a call, 337-363-2346, or stop by 1301 West LaSalle Street in Ville Platte. HealthWorks Rehab is ready to get you back into the game. Physical therapists Andy Poche, David Vidrine, and Clay Langerneau are pleased to sponsor this broadcast for the do-or-die Trojan family. Call for an appointment at our Ville Platte Clinic at 1477 West LaSalle Street, 363-2600, or in Mamou at Savoie Medical Center, 468-0460. That's HealthWorks Rehab, helping everybody work.
Go ahead.
The Law Office of Jacob Fuselier is pleased to sponsor this broadcast of Trojan Athletics. With offices in Ville Platte, Jacob Fuselier offers quality legal services to this community. So please call 363-6661 for all your legal needs, and let's go Trojans.
My name is Doris J. Lachele. At 33, I had a triple bypass. When I came here to Mercy, I don't know, the people were just friendly. Everything was so fast, so smooth. Everything flows here. And the people, it's just the down home, everything, y'all. It's like, I came in, it was so fast. The smaller hospital, the better the care, the more family, and they're really there for you. There's always a nice smile here. It really is. Like, everything was just awesome. It was the best experience I ever had at any hospital was here.
Best of luck to the Sacred Heart Trojans from Nason Swallow Allstate and the Swallow family. Allstate Insurance Agent Nason Swallow is now open for business and ready to serve you. Born and raised in Ville Platte, Nason is committed to providing our community and surrounding areas with the best insurance products and services. A local agent that you can count on to help protect all that matters in life. The friendly staff at Nason Swallow Allstate will set your mind at ease and will even do the switching and paperwork for you. Stop by or call today. Nason Swallow Allstate, 222 North Chautauqua Street in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-6767. At this time, Perry's Tire and Service, a proud supporter of the Sacred Heart Trojans, would like to remind everyone of their services. In addition to tires, Perry's Tire Service offers oil changes, brake services, alignments, and minor engine repair. They are located at 903 West Lincoln Road in Ville Platte. Give Kevin or Lisa a call at 337-363-5621 for all of your automotive maintenance needs. When it comes to you and your family's health care, you do have a choice. Savoy Medical Center is the only nonprofit medical facility in Evangeline Parish. We offer a wide array of services, including behavioral health, medical detox, a 28-day substance abuse program, plus comprehensive cancer care at Savoy Cancer Center. At Savoy Medical Center, we still believe in the importance of family and community, a feeling that is obvious when you walk into our hospital. You can count on us to live our mission daily by extending the healing ministry of Jesus Christ, by taking care of your family like our family.
Savoy Medical Center would like to welcome to our family nurse practitioner Brooklyn Latour. Call Savoy Family Healthcare in Ville Platte at 337-363-0075 to schedule your appointment with Brooklyn today. Savoy Medical Center, our family healing yours.
Teats Food Store, located at 2210 West Main in Ville Platte, specializes in quality smoked meats. Their award-winning smoked pure pork sausage, tasso, and boudin is filled with flavor that will make you come back for more. And that's not all. Teats offers a full line of groceries, beer, wine, liquor, gas, and much more. Oh, and Teats will ship their smoked meats all over the country. Visit their website at teatsfoodstore.com or give them a call at 337-363-1839 for more details. T&J Ford, located at 1231 West Main Street in Ville Platte, wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans the best of luck. At T&J Ford, we're proud to serve the people of Ville Platte and surrounding communities with some of the most popular vehicles around Louisiana. We have a top-notch selection of brand-new vehicles to choose from, as well as an extensive inventory of pre-owned vehicles. Come by and check out our selection of crossovers, SUVs, and trucks. Plus, we have an in-house parts and service department for all your needs. That's T&J Ford. Call 337-363-2153. Or visit our website at tjfordinc.com. This game is brought to you in part by Total Automotive, 610 Tate Cove Road in Ville Platte. Total Automotive is your go-to place for all automotive repairs, tires, AC service, and much more. Total Automotive is an authorized CarQuest auto parts dealer featuring everything you need to get you back on the road with confidence. Total Automotive is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to noon. Go Trojans! Total Automotive in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-7771. This game is being brought to you by Vidrine's Ace Hardware, located in Ville Platte and Rain. Go by and see Cody, Louise, Phillip, and the staff for all your hardware needs. Vidrine's is fully stocked with paint, mulch, grills, plumbing supplies, lawn and garden supplies, hunting supplies, electrical supplies, and much more. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Go Trojans! Good luck, Trojans. From Capital Planning in Ville Platte, owners Todd, Marcus, and Amy Vale invite you to come in or call today. Capital Planning offers life insurance, retirement planning, tax planning, investments, and more. Capital Planning has been helping customers since 1989. They're located at 616 West Main Street in Ville Platte, or give them a call at 337-363-1797. Their office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They hope to see you soon. Go Trojans! Tonight's game is powered by Clico. Clico wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans a successful season this year. Go Trojans! Go Trojans from Dr. Brandon Fontenot and staff, located at 421 Jack Miller Road in Ville Platte. Dr. Brandon provides internal medicine services along with all of your endoscopy needs. Dr. Brandon accepts most major insurances and is currently accepting new patients. So give them a call today at 337-363-5684. And once again, go Trojans! Dr. Jake LaFleur is a proud supporter of Sacred Heart Trojan Athletics. His practice covers primary care for adults, including annual wellness visits, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer screenings, and more. Call his office at 337-363-7036 or come by 503 Jack Miller Road to schedule an appointment. Most insurances are accepted. Go Trojans!
Fondest memories are those centered around people we care about. Fishing with Grandpa, hunting with Dad, cooking on the porch, or just sitting by a fire telling the good old stories. being around the people that we trust, we respect, and whom we know will always be there to help us when we need them. Just like the Evangeline Bank. Just like an old friend or family member. It's our heritage. It's who we are. It's what makes Evangeline, well, Evangeline.
That's the Evangeline Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Some life events you can anticipate, while others surprise you. Some are significant enough to affect your household finances, your investment strategy, and even your vision of the future. This is when meeting with an experienced financial professional counts. Brandy Fontenot at Fontenot Financial Services can help pre-retirees and retirees plan in anticipation of life events, as well as adjust plans in response to unexpected changes. They are prepared to help clients through their life and retirement transitions and make any necessary changes. Give her a call, 337-363-2346, or stop by 1301 West LaSalle Street in Ville Platte. HealthWorks Rehab is ready to get you back into the game. Physical therapists Andy Poche, David Vidrine, and Clay Lancherneau are pleased to sponsor this broadcast for the Do or Die Trojan family. Call for an appointment at our Ville Platte Clinic at 1477 West LaSalle Street, 363-2600, or in Mamou at Savoie Medical Center, 468-0460. That's HealthWorks Rehab, helping everybody work. The Law Office of Jacob Fuselier is pleased to sponsor this broadcast of Trojan Athletics. With offices in Ville Platte, Jacob Fuselier offers quality legal services to this community. So please call 363-6661 for all your legal needs, and let's go Trojans.
My name is Doris J. Latchley. At 33, I had a triple bypass. When I came here to Mercy, I don't know, the people were just friendly. Everything was so fast, so smooth. Everything flows here. And the people, it's just the down home, everything, y'all. It's like, I came in, it was so fast. The smaller hospital, the better the care, the more it's family. And they're really there for you. There's always a nice smile here. It really is. Like, everything was just awesome. It was the best experience I ever had at any hospital was here.
Best of luck to the Sacred Heart Trojans from Nason Swallow Allstate and the Swallow family. Allstate Insurance Agent Nason Swallow is now open for business and ready to serve you. Born and raised in Ville Platte, Nason is committed to providing our community and surrounding areas with the best insurance products and services. A local agent that you can count on to help protect all that matters in life. The friendly staff at Nason Swallow Allstate will set your mind at ease and will even do the switching and paperwork for you. Stop by or call today. Nason Swallow Allstate, 222 North Chautauqua Street in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-6767. At this time, Perry's Tire and Service, a proud supporter of the Sacred Heart Trojans, would like to remind everyone of their services. In addition to tires, Perry's Tire Service offers oil changes, brake services, alignments, and minor engine repair. They are located at 903 West Lincoln Road in Ville Platte. Give Kevin or Lisa a call at 337-363-5621 for all of your automotive maintenance needs.
Good afternoon, sports fans back home. You're listening and watching Sacred Heart Baseball this afternoon, and no, you're not in the twilight zone. This is Peter LeBon along with Todd Futch and our producer Dustin Bailey, bringing you all the action this afternoon from Eunice, Louisiana, as the Trojans get set to take on the Bobcats. As a matter of fact, the coaches have just finished their pregame instructions with the home plate umpire, and we're kind of running short of time. We will not have any starting lineups apparently, So we'll just more or less be flying by the seat of our pants as we get ready for the playing of today's national anthem. Both teams are lined up on their respective baselines. God, as the national anthem was being played, I looked at Old Glory out there in center field, and it's blowing dead into home plate this afternoon, buddy.
Yeah, that wind's blowing pretty good today. Kind of chilly out there. Everybody's bundled up in the stands.
By the way, you're watching the Blue and Gold Sports Network live from here in Eunice this afternoon on YouTube. And other than the wind blowing like it is, it looks like we've got a pretty good day for baseball.
Yes, sir. It's nice and cloudy, no sun out, but that wind might be blowing a little bit out to left center. I don't think it's blowing due in. Somebody gets a hold of one to left field, it might help them a little bit.
Well, it'll be interesting to see. As a coach, or I'm sure they would prefer to see the ball hit on the ground rather than in the air. This afternoon, the starting pitcher for the Eunice Bobcats will be number 1, Julian Granger. He's on the mound. And his battery mate this afternoon, the catcher behind the plate, let's see if I can find a name, that's Drake DeVille. Leading things off, Todd, you know these guys from Sacred Heart better than I do, so you're going to have to help me out with them as they come to the plate. Number 15 looks like to be the young man who will lead things off for the Trojans.
Yeah, that'd be Wade Pete, number 15. He's our leadoff batter. He's going to be followed by Ike Perry.
Okay.
Looks like Preston Sloan's going to probably be the third batter.
Okay. Wade was the starting quarterback for the Trojans in football this year, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct.
And his dad's John Pete, one of the assistant coaches to Coach Ashworth. So we're about ready to get this thing underway, just waiting for a throw down to second base.
This pregame is brought to you by Dr. Brandon Fondo and Mercy Regional Medical Center, by the way.
And field seems to be in real good condition, considering the fact that we've had as much rain as we have had during the week. But it looks like everything's in good shape, and the umpire is getting ready to ask the pitcher to come across with the first pitch as Wade steps in. Long look into the catcher. Granger. First pitch is in there, strike one call. As Pete watches it go by. Infield playing at normal depth. Outfield playing a little bit in. Next pitch comes in right to knees. Catches the inside corner for second strike. No balls, 2 strikes. To Wade, the leadoff batter for the Trojans. Next pitch is in there. Strike 3 call. So we got a backwards K to start off the game. Kind of reminds me of my old buddy, B.J. Fondo. He used to get a kick out of me calling a backwards K for a kid that goes down looking at a strike first out.
Yeah, he took a little bit something off that third pitch. Looked like maybe a breaking ball.
Ike Perry will step up to the plate now. I think Ike usually plays left field for the Trojans.
Yes, sir.
Swinging at the first pitch, swing and fouled out a play along the right side. Got a real good friend of ours originally from Ville Platte, standing right behind me, Scott Capone's fellow, who is
hey guys.
known a lot of people. Good to have you along, Scott. Granger looks in, comes with the second pitch. There's a hard hit ball over to third baseman. One hopper. He's over to first with it in time to get Pete at first base for the second out of the inning. So 2 up, 2 down real quick, Todd.
Yes, sir. That brings up Preston Sloan.
Preston had a pretty good outing when they went up north last weekend to Shreveport. We'll see what he can do here now. Already 2 down here in the top of the first inning. Granger leans back, fires the first pitch, is low for ball 1. Scott, your son playing with the Bobcats, buddy?
So he's a junior. He's on the varsity, but he doesn't get much varsity time, but he's working towards being a contributor for next year.
Well, we certainly want to wish him the best of luck. And regardless of how much playing time he gets, it's just good to know that he's on the team. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back to the screen by,
Preston Sloan.
Sloan. 2 down here in the top of the first inning. We're just underway here in Eunice, Louisiana. Next pitch is swung on as a chopper over to third baseman. Third base, over and up with it. Wide throw at first, but a tag out on Sloan for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Trojans come up with no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We'll be back with the bottom half of the first after this.
When it comes to you and your family's health care, you do have a choice. Savoy Medical Center is the only nonprofit medical facility in Evangeline Parish. We offer a wide array of services, including behavioral health, medical detox, a 28-day substance abuse program, plus comprehensive cancer care at Savoy Cancer Center. At Savoy Medical Center, we still believe in the importance of family and community, a feeling that is obvious when you walk into our hospital. You can count on us to live our mission daily by extending the healing ministry of Jesus Christ, by taking care of your family like our family.
Savoy Medical Center would like to welcome to our family nurse practitioner Brooklyn Latour. Call Savoy Family Healthcare in Ville Platte at 337-363-0075 to schedule your appointment with Brooklyn today. Savoy Medical Center, our family healing yours.
No runs, no hits, no errors in the top half of the first inning. We get ready to go into the bottom half of the inning. On the mound this afternoon for the Trojans will be Ashton Duos, the son of Ross Duos. And Ashton came in relief last week, I believe, Todd, in some of the games up at Shreveport. And did a pretty good job, fairly good job for the Trojans.
He did. He's a real good little athlete. He's only a sophomore, so he's doing really well.
And the first man up this afternoon for the Bobcats will be the second baseman, Wes Rosa, will lead things off. He'll be followed by Christian Andrapon, the center fielder, and the designated hitter, Jason Guidry, is in the hole. We're at bottom half of the first inning. Ashton Duos, first delivery this afternoon, is in there for strike 1 call as Rosa shows bunt, but pulls it back to take the strike. If you're getting in a little bit late, we're in the bottom half of the first. Next pitch from Duos is in there once again for strike 2. Good heat on it, Todd.
Yes, sir. Our catcher this afternoon is Preston Sloan.
No balls, 2 strikes on Rosa. Next pitch, a little wide, a good waste pitch on an 0-2 count. That'll run the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes now. As Duos looks into Sloan to get his sign. Next pitch is swung on, fouled back to the screen by Rosa. So the count remains the same, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rosa leading things off this afternoon for the Bobcats. Duos out of the windup is in there. Got him swinging for the 3rd strike and first out of the inning. Real good job on the first man, Todd.
Yep. Beautiful pitch sequence. It's like it took a little bit off that last pitch.
Coming up next for the Bobcats will be number 13, Christian Andrepont. He's the starting left fielder this afternoon for the Cats.
Batting from the left side.
First pitch is swung on. He comes up empty. I'm really impressed with Ashton so far. It looks like he's got good movement on his fastball. Bobcat hitters having trouble catching up with him. Next pitch misses just inside. I'm sure.
Not sure where it is.
Coach Ashworth would have liked that pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ashton doesn't waste any time on the mound. As soon as he gets the ball back from Sloan, he's ready to come with the next pitch. And it's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now on Andrepont. Next pitch, fouled back to the screen as a half swing by Andrepont. I think he caught Andrepont off guard that time, Todd.
Yeah, it looks like he was almost trying to get out of the way.
That'll even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out here in the bottom half of the first inning. No score. Next pitch is swung on, and Andrepont comes up empty. So 2 players end up with 2 strikes for the Cats, 2 strikeouts for the Cats. Ashton Duas seems to be on it this afternoon so far.
It's looking good.
Jace Guidry, the designated hitter, number 23, will come to the plate now for the Cats. 2 down, nobody on. Out of the windup. First pitch is in there. Strike 1 call. Good pitch that time. It looked like he took a little something off of that and just fooled the batter, Guidry, all the way. No balls, 1 strike. His next pitch is downstairs for ball 1. That'll make it 1-1.
It's a big kid batting right here.
He is. There's a good reason for him to be DH, I'm sure. Next pitch is a little elevated for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. As Ashton falls behind a little bit. Next pitch, swung on. There's a shot in the left field for a clean base hit. Gets by between the shortstop and third baseman for the Trojans. So the first runner of the game gets on base with a clean base hit. That was a designated hitter, Jace Guidry, and that'll bring up Hudson Connor, who is a shortstop this afternoon for the Bobcats.
Duas throws to first.
A little toss over just to let him know that Ashton wants to let him know that he realizes that he's there. First pitch is down low. Good stop at that time by the catcher for the Trojans. Connor is the man at the plate now. He's playing shortstop this afternoon for the Bobcats. Number 4 on his jersey. Next pitch, a little wide, ball 2. Ashton out of the stretch now with a runner at first. We're just underway here in the bottom half of the first inning. No score. Man on first for the Bobcats. Next pitch is swung on. There's a little chopper that might be tough to handle, but Duas comes off the mound, picks it up, flips it over to first for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Bobcats get 1 hit, no runs, and nobody left on. We've played 1 complete. We'll be back with the top of the 2nd. One of our sponsors.
Located at 2210 West Main in Ville Platte, specializes in quality smoked meats. Their award-winning smoked pure pork sausage, tasso, and boudin is filled with flavor that will make you come back for more. And that's not all. Teats offers a full line of groceries, beer, wine, liquor, gas, and much more. Oh, and Teats will ship their smoked meats all over the country. Visit their website at teatsfoodstore.com or give them a call at 337-363-1839 for more details. .
T&J Ford, located at 1231 West Main Street in Ville Platte, wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans the best of luck. At T&J Ford, we're proud to serve the people of Ville Platte and surrounding communities with some of the most popular vehicles around Louisiana. We have a top-notch selection of brand new vehicles to choose from, as well as an extensive inventory of pre-owned vehicles. Come by and check out our selection of crossovers, SUVs, and trucks. Plus, we have an in-house parts and service department for all your needs. That's T&J Ford. Call 337-363-2153 or visit our website at tjfordinc.com.
Top after the second inning, number 3 for Sacred Heart steps in, Todd.
Yes, sir. That's John Michael Duplichin.
Okay. John Michael steps in, waits the first offering. It's swung on strike one. And as I mentioned, the pitcher this afternoon for the Bobcats is Granger. No score here in the top half of the second inning. John Michael takes a cut at the next pitch. There's a fly ball in the shallow center field in there for the base hit.
Nice piece of hitting by John there.
Something the coach always likes for that leadoff man to get on. Who we got coming up, Don?
Boyce Schecksnyder's be our next batter.
Okay. Let's see what Boyce can do with the stick wearing number 13 on his jersey. With a runner on first. See if Sacred Heart can get a little something going here. Granger out of the stretch. First pitch is down low for ball one.
Kind of half-heartedly threw a bunt out there.
Good stop by Drake DeVille, the catcher for the Bobcats this afternoon. Trying to move that runner over, who got on with a single his first time up. John Michael.
Yes, sir.
No ball, 1 ball, 2 balls. John Michael goes down to second on the pass ball. I don't know whether to call it a pass ball or a wild pitch.
Just kind of got away from him. Bounced in front of the plate. He couldn't handle it.
Made a good effort to block it, but just got away from him, as you mentioned, and he kind of lost track of it for a while. So now Schecksnyder has done his job. He's moved the batter first over to second in scoring position. Granger looks over to second, comes with the pitch. It's swung on as a high fly ball into left field. Left fielder gets under it and makes a diving grab.
Yeah, nice play by the left fielder.
Yeah, Peter.
Charging in and kind of slid and caught that ball. That was
This
nice.
guy, the left fielder's probably made 5 plays like that this year. I mean, it's circus play every week. We see something that we thought we didn't see.
Well, there's a reason for him to be playing that position, because a lot of times you're going to get some shots that you got to make a great play on.
This is Parker Fudge, number 19, batting.
Someone you happen to know quite well, I would imagine.
There's a hit to left center, and it's down.
So Perch moves a runner over to third base from second. So now the runners at the corners for the Trojans, making a little threat here in the top half of the second inning. Good piece of hitting that time by Parker. I tell you what, these kids aren't taking the first pitch, Todd.
No, sir. If it's there, they swing it.
I like to see that. You know, a lot of coaches, they were of their opinion, wait until you get the first strike before you take a cut. But I like the aggressive move on the part of the batters. Number 4 steps in now. Todd, who we got, buddy?
Number 4, that's Dougie.
Okay. 1 out. Runners at the corners for the Trojans. There's a big throw over to third.
Hayden Dizitel, he goes by Dougie, but Hayden Dizitel is our batter.
Okay. Granger trying to work himself out of a little jam here. Runners at the corners for the Trojans with 1 out. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a shot over to third, down by third base line into the outfield for another single.
Yep, right between third and short.
There may be some truth to the old saying that hitting is contagious. And I've always believed that once you get 1 hit going, you know, it's a possibility that everybody's going to get a hot bat. As number 11 steps in now for the Trojans.
Ellis Fusilier.
Runners at first and second now. Sacred
One
Heart,
out.
Sacred Heart pushes across the first run of the ball game for the Trojans. First pitch is in there for strike one call on Fusilier. Granger on the mound for the Bobcats this afternoon. Next pitch is down low. Catcher makes a good stop on it for the Bobcats that time. It's Drake DeVille behind the plate for the Cats.
It looked like Ellis attempted to bunt right there.
One down. Runners at first and second. Granger stares in, gets his stride. Next pitch is bunted between the mound and third base. He moves the players over, and the pitcher makes a good play, going over to first.
Yeah, beautiful bunt. Got both runners to advance, and he did his job.
He did. And I tell you what, a good play on the part of Granger also, because a lot of times for a right-handed pitcher, it's kind of hard when you're coming off the mound with that pitch to feel the bunt down the third base side because you're leaning on the exact opposite way.
That's going to bring up Landon LeBlanc.
Landon is starting center field, I believe, this afternoon for the Trojans.
Yes, sir.
Landon was a wideout for the Trojans and the football team this year. First pitch is in there, strike one call. Landon, I believe, is a senior this year, Todd, if I'm not
Yes,
mistaken.
sir. That's correct.
So now the Trojans still threatening with runners at second and third with two out. Granger out of the stretch, comes with the pitch. Swung on the off-speed pitch. Excellent pitch by Granger that time. He caught Landon really way out in front of the pitch. Granger stares in. Runners at second and third. Get short leads. 0-2 pitch is swung on, strike three call for the third out of the strike three swinging for the third out of the inning. We played 1.5. Sacred Heart pushes across the first run of the game.
This game is brought to you in part by Total Automotive, 610 Tate Cove Road in Ville Platte. Total Automotive is your go-to place for all automotive repairs, tires, AC service, and much more. Total Automotive is an authorized CarQuest auto parts dealer featuring everything you need to get you back on the road with confidence. Total Automotive is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to noon. Go Trojans! Total Automotive in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-7771. This game is being brought to you by Vidrine's Ace Hardware, located in Ville Platte and Rain. Go by and see Cody, Louise, Phillip, and the staff for all your hardware needs. Vidrine's is fully stocked with paint, mulch, grills, plumbing supplies, lawn and garden supplies, hunting supplies, electrical supplies, and much more. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Go
First run of the inning in the top half of the second. Sacred Heart on top early, 1-0, and stepping up to the plate now will be number 10 for the Bobcats. That should be Carson Fontenot. I'm sorry.
First pitch is fouled off. He bats from the left side.
It is Carson Fontenot, starting first baseman this afternoon for the Bobcats. Ashton Duos on the mound for the Trojans. Next pitch is upstairs for ball one. That'll even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Duos, a sophomore for the Trojans. Next pitch is swung on. Comes up empty. That'll run the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Duos out of the windup as the next pitch is swung on. He's a little late on it. Allows it out of play on the third base side.
Two very similar pitchers today. It looks a lot of strikes, same speed, same curveball.
They seem to be pounding the zone pretty well. And I tell you what, neither one of them wastes time, and there's strike 3 call.
That strikeout is brought to you by Ace Hardware. Go see Cody and the folks. They'll take care of you.
So Duos gets his third strikeout of the game early here in the bottom half of the second inning, and that'll bring up Braxton Luquette, who's a starting third baseman this afternoon, wearing number 3 on his jersey. One down here in the bottom half of the second. First pitch from Duos is low and outside for ball 1. 1-0 our score in the bottom half of the second inning. High school baseball, 7 innings. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back. That'll even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. On Luquette, starting third baseman for the Cats this afternoon. Duos out of the windup. Next pitch is swung on. There's a shot over to third baseman. He's up with it over to first in time for the second out of the inning.
Nice play by Schexnayder. That out at first is brought to you by Perry's Tire and Savoy Medical Center.
We want to send a shout out to all of our sponsors. We really appreciate the fact that you allow us to bring these games back home to everyone. If you are interested in becoming one of our sponsors, we'll give you a little word later on on how to do that as the game goes on. First pitch to the next man up, Valair. Julian Valair is upstairs for ball 1.
Called strike 2. Got him looking.
So now Valair finds himself even count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch from Duos is swung on. There's a high fly ball drifting into foul territory along the right side and ends up out of play. So that'll run the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Valair, not a very big young man. He's playing right field this afternoon for the Bobcats, but he looks like he's a speedster to me.
He got some pretty good legs on him.
Next pitch is swung on. There's a shot over to the second baseman. He's down on one knee, scoops it up, throws over the first for the third out of the inning.
Nice play by Desatel. That out at first is brought to you by Perry's Tire and Savoy Medical Center.
So once again, the Cats come up empty. We played 2 complete, 1-0 our score.
Capital Planning in Ville Platte, owners Todd, Marcus, and Amy Vale invite you to come in or call today. Capital Planning offers life insurance, retirement planning, tax planning, investments, and more. Capital Planning has been helping customers since 1989. They're located at 616 West Main Street in Ville Platte, or give them a call at 337-363-1797. Their office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They hope to see you soon. Go Trojans! Tonight's game is powered by Clico. Clico wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans a successful season this year. Go Trojans! Go Trojans from Dr. Brandon Fontenot and staff, located at 421 Jack Miller Road in Ville Platte. Dr. Brandon provides internal medicine services along with all of your endoscopy needs. Dr. Brandon accepts most major insurances and is currently accepting new patients. So give them a call today at 33.
Starting off the top of the third inning will be the first man up for the Trojans at the top of the batting order. Looks like Wade Pete will be stepping to the plate for the Trojans, who struck out his first time up. First pitch is in there for strike 1 call. Next pitch is down and away for ball 1. That'll even up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. I just want to mention the fact that we have one of our boosters who is not able to be here today. He's on the white sands of Waikiki in Hawaii. Kevin Perry, just glad to know. Hope you're catching us over there, buddy. Next pitch was swung on. And it's strike 3. But the catcher has to throw over to first because he didn't field it cleanly, and he's able to get Pete at first base for the first out of the inning.
We just lost the lineup through the window.
We said the breeze was blowing. This is going to be interesting. Next man up, Todd. First pitch to the next man up.
Texas leader to left field.
Gets the blooper to get down over in left field for the first base runner of the third inning for the Trojans.
One announcer down. It had a lot of popcorn fly out the window.
Is that considered a technical difficulty? Trojans with a base runner on here in the top half of the third inning, already leading 1-0, trying to get more across. As the next man up, number 9 will step up. First pitch is up the stairs for ball 1. There's a throw over to second base on the steal, and he's in there cleanly. So now we got a runner at second with 1 out. And Sloan at the plate for the Trojans. Sloan, the starting catcher this afternoon for the Trojans. Good hustle by McCullum man over here to get his lineup back. Granger doing the work on the mound for the Cats this afternoon.
Ooh.
Next pitch is swung on. That's way out there in the left field.
One
It's
hop
the
on
wall.
the fence.
Gets to the wall.
He really got a hold of that pitch. If the wind wouldn't have been blowing in, it probably would have went out.
And Ike Perry comes across with the second run of the afternoon for the Trojans. As Sloan really turned on that one, Todd.
Sir, he did. I thought it was going off the bat.
I really did too. It looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner number 6 coming in for Sloan as he gets a stand-up double on a ball driven to the wall. So let's see if the Trojans can keep something going here. With only 1 down, they have runners at second and third and now are enjoying a 2-0 lead here in the top half of the third inning.
This run was brought to you by Nathan Swallow at Allstate, and that's going to bring up John Michael Duplisher.
John Michael, if I'm not sure, got on the last time he was.
He had a base hit his first.
Yeah.
He did.
Granger still on the mound for the Cats. First pitch to John Michael is down low. Good stop by the catcher to keep it in front of him with 2 runners in scoring position at second and third. That ball was really deep hit by Sloan. A lot of us here in the press box thought it might have left the park, but it stayed in. Next pitch is down low on the breaking pitch. Good job once again by the catcher.
It's 330 down the left field line. He probably hit that ball 325.
Granger on the mound this afternoon, as I mentioned, for the Bobcats. Two balls, no strikes. Next pitch is upstairs for ball 3. Way ahead in the count is John Michael Duplisher. Automatic take on a 3-0 count. Comes in with the strike. And that'll run at the count to 3 balls and 1 strike.
And who's the runner on second?
It's number 6. He's a courtesy runner for Sloan. And I didn't get a name on it. Next pitch is swung on by John Michael. He fouls it back to the catcher.
I think that's Bear.
Okay. Bear, the courtesy runner for Sloan. High school baseball, you're allowed courtesy runners for catchers and pitchers with really no substitution rule other than the fact that they're a courtesy runner. They're not forced to come in and play defense or anything of that nature in the next inning. Granger out of the stretch comes with the delivery way inside, brushes John Michael back for ball 4, and that'll load up the bases.
That walk was brought to you by T&J Ford. That's going to bring up,
Number 13.
It's going to bring up Boyce Schecksnyder.
Schecksnyder coming to the plate. Schecksnyder, for some reason, he reminded me a lot of, as far as his bill goes, kind of like Ashton Dulos, the pitcher this afternoon for the Trojans. He's getting way deep in the box. Top of the third inning, Trojans enjoying a 2-0 lead. There's a shot over to third baseman, kind of handcuffs him, but he's able to come up with it, throw over to first in time to get the out. So that's the second out of the inning.
It's going to bring up Parker Futch.
Parker Futch coming to the plate with runners at second and third. Parker, the starting right fielder this afternoon for the Trojans. Runners at second and third, as I mentioned. Granger's first pitch is swung on for strike one. We're in the top of the third inning, 2-0 our score here at Bobcat Field in Eunice, Louisiana, as the Trojans battle it out with the battling Bobcats. Todd, it's funny. I was thinking when Dustin asked me to come do the game this afternoon, I was thinking the last time I was here was actually as an umpire when the head coach, who is now at Eunice High, head football coach Andre Vijay, was on the mound.
Oh, wow.
So it's been a while since I've been here.
You're dating yourself, Pete.
Those birth certificates can come up every now and then.
They are right there.
Next pitch is upstairs for ball one. That'll even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out. Trojans on top in this one, 2-0, having gotten a run in the second and third inning and threatening to get more here with runners at second and third in the top of the third inning. I've already plated 1 run on a shot by Sloan. Next pitch from Granger is down low, ball 3. So Futch works the count to 3 balls and 1 strike. I had to mention to the young man at the plate this afternoon that he had a few cousins over here from Eunice that he didn't know too much about. Mr. Etienne Futch's family. Next pitch is inside, called strike 2, I'm sorry. And that'll fill up the count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch is swung on, and it stays in fair territory down the third base line. Long throw for the third baseman in time to get Futch at first for the third out of the inning, but the Trojans do come up with another run and lead 2-0 as we head into the bottom half of the third inning.
Trojans. Dr. Jake LaFleur is a proud supporter of Sacred Heart Trojan Athletics. His practice covers primary care for adults, including annual wellness visits, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer screenings, and more. Call his office at 337-363-7036 or come by 503 Jack Miller Road to schedule an appointment. Most insurances are accepted. Go Trojans.
Our fondest memories are those centered around people we care about. Fishing with Grandpa, hunting with Dad, cooking on the porch, or just sitting by a fire, telling the good old stories. Being around the people that we trust, we respect, and whom we know will always be there to help us when we need them. Just like the Evangeline Bank. Just like an old friend or family member. It's our heritage. It's who we are. It's what makes Evangeline, well, Evangeline.
That's the Evangeline Bank and Trust Company, member.
Headed down to the bottom half of the third inning here in Eunice, Louisiana. The Trojans push another run across the plate and now enjoy a 2-0 lead here in Eunice. This is Peter LaBallo with Todd Futch and Capone Swallow with us, a guest member of the Eunice fan club. First pitch is swung on as a chop over to third baseman. Third base makes a clean, great play as the ball was moving over toward the shortstop area. Is that Scheck-Snyder?
Nice play by Scheck-Snyder to cut that ball off.
Because it was a slow roller, and I don't know if the shortstop would have had a chance to get it because of the fact that it never really got out of the grass.
I don't think he would have. I think Scheck-Snyder did the right thing. That out at first was brought to you by Perry's Tire and Softball Medical Center.
Stepping up to the plate now is number 14 for the Bobcats.
If you go to Perry's Tire today, you're not going to see Kevin, though. He's far, far away.
He sent us a little picture of himself by the pool out in Hawaii.
I hope it's warmer where he's at than it is here. Everybody's bundled up here.
Next pitch is outside for ball one. That'll even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch is swung on. Shortstop makes a diving stop.
Wow. Yeah, beautiful play, beautiful stop. Just couldn't get him at first.
Just didn't have enough mustard on the throw to first to get Granger, the pitcher. So Al Granger gets a single. We're going to call that a single.
Yes, sir, no doubt. That's not a question.
I think the shortstop did a great job of holding him to a single, as a matter of fact, because that ball could have easily gotten into the outfield and could have produced some problems for the Trojans. As Granger gets a single, and he's got a courtesy runner now. I don't know the name of the young man who did come in for him as a courtesy runner. So Granger gets on safely at first with 1 out. Throw over to first by Duos, who chases the courtesy runner back. Just underway here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Number 25, the leadoff man, Wes Rosa, at the plate for the Bobcats. Struck out his first time up back in the 1st inning. This is all new to me, Todd. Everything's done by computer now. And whoa!
Really nice throw by Sloan. Snap throw back to first, almost picked off the runner at first.
Yeah,
he's very close.
He had to dive back. He was taking a little bit too long of a lead, I believe. They're working that man over at first base. They don't want that first Bobcat run to come across the plate. There by way of a hard hit ball single by Julian Granger, the starting pitcher this afternoon for the Bobcats. Next pitch is swung on for strike 1. That'll run the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Shortstop for Sacred Heart this afternoon. Who is that, Todd?
Ellis, he's there.
Yeah, I tell you what, he made a great stop on that ball hit by Granger.
And he's only a sophomore.
Next pitch is in there for strike 2 call. So Andropon looks at the 2nd strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at first for the Cats. Next pitch is swung on, fouled back to the screen. He just gets a piece of it. Good off-speed pitch that time, Todd.
Yes, sir. Duals is doing a good job. He's not throwing many balls.
No, he's pounding the zone pretty well. And I tell you what, I'm kind of looking at the back foot of Andropon as he gets back in the box, and he's close to being out of the box when he takes that stance. Next pitch is fouled back to the screen. Count remains the same at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Ooh, yeah, he's on the line.
1 out here. Runner at first. Next pitch is swung on, strike 3.
Strikeout is brought to you by Ace Hardware.
Big strikeout that time. I'm sorry, that was Rosa that struck out for the 2nd out of the inning. So he's 0 for 2 this afternoon with 2 strikeouts. And Andropon will now come to the plate. Starting left fielder for the Bobcats. Throw over to first by Ashton. As a courtesy runner diving back just in time under the glove of the first baseman. First pitch to the plate is in there for strike 1 call. Courtesy runner does work his way down to first on the steal.
I don't know if that was a bad jump or a delayed steal, but it's kind of odd.
It was. It looked like it was almost a delayed steal, and I tell you what, I don't think Sloan thought he would be going. I really don't. But anyway, we've got 1 strike on the batter. No balls. 1 strike. As Ashton steps off the rubber once again. He's thrown out of the stretch with a runner at second. Good lead over there by the man at second. Next pitch is low and away to the left-hand batter. That'll even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good afternoon for baseball. Plenty of cloud cover, that's for sure. And the breeze has died down a little bit, but Old Glory's still blowing dead into home plate. So any ball, to be able to get it out of here today, you got to get a pretty good shot, Todd.
Yes, sir. It looks like it looks like it might have been blowing out a little bit to left field, but it's almost blowing straight in now.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The offering from Duos on its way is swung on and fouled back once again by Andrepont. He's a little late on it, falling back off the third base side as a left-handed batter. Duos gets his sign. Next pitch just misses. Looked like it may have been upstairs just a little bit. So that'll even up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Deuces a while here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 out. For Duos
Nice move.
and throws over to second. Courtesy runner just gets back in time under the tag.
That was a nice move by Duos.
It really was. And I mean, he almost got it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Next pitch is upstairs for ball 3. That'll load it up. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2-0 our score here. We're in the bottom half of the third inning at Bobcat Field in Eunice. Ashton Duos on the mound for the Trojans. As time called.
Runner's going to be moving. We got a full count with 2 outs.
Let's see what happens here. Money pitch on its way is in there. Strike 3 call.
That strikeout is brought to you by Ace Hardware. Go see Cody and the guys. They'll take care of you.
Once again, that's that backwards pay in the scorebook. We've played 3 complete.
Some are significant enough to affect your household finances, your investment strategy, and even your vision of the future. This is when meeting with an experienced financial professional counts. Brandy Fontenot at Fontenot Financial Services can help pre-retirees and retirees plan in anticipation of life events, as well as adjust plans in response to unexpected changes. They are prepared to help clients through their life and retirement transitions and make any necessary changes. Give her a call, 337-363-2346, or stop by 1301 West LaSalle Street in Ville Platte. HealthWorks Rehab is ready to get you back into the game. Physical therapists Andy Poche, David Vidrine, and Clay Lancherneau are pleased to sponsor this broadcast for the do-or-die Trojan family. Call for an appointment at our Ville Platte Clinic at 1477 West LaSalle Street, 363-2600, or in Mamou at Savoie Medical Center, 468-0460. That's HealthWorks Rehab, helping everybody work.
Okay, a quick start now to the 4th inning as number 4 for the Trojans steps up.
Michael
Duplicate.
No, I'm sorry. Number 4? Yeah.
John Michael
No, I'm sorry. John Michael before the batter.
That's choice.
That's Dougie. That's
okay.
That's Hayden Desertel.
Next pitch is upstairs once again. 2 balls, no strikes. Next pitch is in there for strike 1 call. Granger is still on the mound that started this afternoon for the Bobcats. I got to tell you something. Our man over there on the other side really looks good with a headset on, Capone. Good to see you with those earphones on, buddy.
And I wore my Eunice Bobcat hat just to get a little rise out of you guys. I never thought I'd have a Bobcat hat at a call of a Sacred Heart baseball game, but I did that for y'all.
So John Christian grounds out to first base for the first out of the inning and brings up who we got, number 11.
That's going to be Ellis Fusilier.
Okay, Ellis Fusilier will come.
Shortstop.
Will come to the plate. Sophomore, you told me, huh?
He's a sophomore. He had a sacrifice bunt his last at bat.
I tell you what, he looks good defensively too. These kids are getting way deep in the box. Sacred Heart and the Bobcats both. I mean, his foot is on the line.
Yes, it is.
Coming from from an umpire, I guess that's the first thing you're looking at.
Well, I couldn't help but notice it because they are so deep. 2 balls, 1 strike now. On Ellis upstairs for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. I guess I've done pretty much it. I coached it for a little while. I umpired it, and I've been calling games on the air for quite a few years now. Next pitch comes in a little high, and so he draws the walk.
It's going to bring up Landon LeBlanc.
Okay, Landon is the starting center fielder.
This walk was brought to you by T&J Ford.
Landon struck out his first time up. 2-0 our score. We're in the top half of the 4th inning here from Bobcat Field in Eunice, Louisiana. First pitch by Granger. LeBlanc squares, bunts it foul over to the right side. Both of these schools in Eunice have real good baseball programs. Eunice High and St. Edmunds. St. Edmunds, a district rivalry.
Big rivalry.
For the Trojans. So now LeBlanc steps back in. No balls, 1 strike. Trying to move the batter over. Fouls back the next pitch on an attempted bunt. So now he finds himself deep in the hole at no balls and 2 strikes. Matter of fact, both of these schools have won state championships in their respective classes. And tradition goes way back for both of these schools, Eunice High and St. Edmunds, along with Sacred Heart, of course, who has also won their state championships. The next pitch just misses inside.
Good job holding off right there.
He really did. It took a lot to keep from taking a cut at that one. So now we've got 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner at first for the Trojans, enjoying a 2-0 lead here in the top half of the 4th inning. Next pitch from Granger is swung on, and LeBlanc goes down swinging for the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up the top of the order, I believe, if I'm
Yes, sir. That's going to bring up Wade Pete.
Wade, the starting first baseman this afternoon. His dad does a lot of coaching for the voluntary coaching for the Trojans, John Pete.
Yeah, John's at first base right now.
Runner at first, 2 out. Granger out of the stretch. Looks over to first, comes with the pitch to the plate. The pitch is a little outside for ball 1. Granger, he still has a real good command of his pitches, it looks like. Still in the 4th inning, but he's thrown quite a few pitches already in this ball game. Next pitch is outside.
It's actually the first game I see him start this year. He's always kind of been a middle reliever throughout the year. I think he's been 5 or 6 games and does a good job, throws a lot of strikes, but it is his first start of the year, Mr. Granger.
I appreciate that, Scott, letting us know those things, buddy.
You're doing a good job.
Good to have a helping hand.
Huh?
There's a throw over to first in time to get the runner back at first. 2 out here. As Wade Pete steps in once again. 2 balls, no strikes. Next pitch is swung on as a chopper over a shortstop. Flips it over to second underhandedly for the 3rd out of the inning. So Sacred Heart comes up with no runs on 1 hit, 1 error, and no 1 left on. We've played 2.5, 3.5. We'll be back with the bottom half of the 4th.
The Law Office of Jacob Fuselier is pleased to sponsor this broadcast of Trojan Athletics. With offices in Ville Platte, Jacob Fuselier offers quality legal services to this community. So please call 363-6661 for all your legal needs, and let's go Trojans.
My name is Doris J. Lachele. At 33, I had a triple bypass. When I came here to Mercy, I don't know, the people are just friendly. Everything was so fast, so smooth. Everything flows here. And the people, it's just the down home, everything, y'all. It's like, I came in, it was so fast. The smaller hospital, the better the care, the more family, and they're really there for you. There's always a nice smile here. It really is. Like, everything was just awesome. It was the best experience I ever had at any hospital was here.
For our viewers back home, we would just want to let you know that the enjoyment of this broadcast is your enjoyment of broadcast is being brought to you by these sponsors. No contribution is too small to bring these broadcasts to you in $5, $10. Or if you want to, you can become a paying sponsor. You can find our PayPal and Venmo links in the description of this YouTube event. You might want to click on the word more to see the event description. The Blue and Gold Sports Network is run by volunteers. So please support our Trojans and us being able to bring these broadcasts to you. First pitch to the next man up, number 23 for the Bobcats, is fouled off on the right side out of play. I think that's, correct me if I'm wrong, but it should be Jace Guidry coming to the plate if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct, Scott? Designated hitter. I also want to thank Sacred Heart Principal, Miss Dawn Ship, and of course Coach Gary Ashworth for allowing us to bring these podcasts to you over YouTube. Next pitch is inside for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, I'm sorry. 2 balls and 1 strike. I missed one. Next pitch is swung on, foul back down the third base side to run the count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jace Guidry looks at the next one go by low and outside for ball 3. And that'll load it up. 3 balls, 2 strikes. We're in the bottom half of the 4th inning with no outs. Trojans holding on to a slim 2-0 lead here. Next pitch is swung on, foul back to the screen. The count will remain now full.
He fell for that ball way up. You noticed.
He did. A lot of times they'll
Looks
call
like it again. Here we go. Oh, he missed. He's calling for it up, and the ball was down. So,
well, you know what? A lot of times, even though the catcher's target is way upstairs, Todd, and I know a lot of times it's a call for a breaking pitch that sometimes a sinker, if they have one, that'll come down. It'll start off way up in the strike zone, and then just the bottom will fall out of it. Next pitch is swung on. There's a high fly ball right in front of the mound. Duos calls for it, makes the grab for the second out of the inning. Or is that the first? The first out of the inning. I'm sorry. First out of the inning, but it's always good to get that leadoff man out. And that'll bring up Hudson Connor, the starting shortstop this afternoon for the Bobcats.
First pitch is up.
Upstairs for ball 1. Duos on the mound, the starting pitcher this afternoon for the Trojans. Next pitch is swung on, foul back into the feet of the catcher to even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. 3 aces on the scoreboard. 1, 1, and 1. Duos gets his sign. Swung on. There's a hot shot over to the third base side. Gets in the hole for a screaming signal into left field.
I think Eunice has more Fontenot's than Sacred Heart, and that's how I judge my baseball team. How many Fontenot's you have on there? Actually, I think Pine Prairie had more Fontenot's than Sacred Heart, so I don't know if we're letting more out every year.
That's the first time I've ever heard of a team being judged by the last names of the players. It's a good call on your part, Todd. Or was that Scott who made it comment? Scott's comment. First pitch is in there for strike 1 call to the next batter. Carson Fontenot.
You know, as a kid, when we would travel, we always had 5 or 6 Fontenot's on the All-Star team. and no one else had Fontenot's, and now I'm traveling around, and it looks like we're losing our Fontenot's, and people picking them up.
1-1 to count. Next pitch is gets.
Wow. Was that a call there or what?
Talk about a CNI single right there. Hit and run. Great job of hitting by the young man, Carson Fontenot.
Desautel was playing towards second base to hold the guy on, and it went right.
Well, the guy was at first. The guy was at first, and still moved him over.
Yeah.
He did a wonderful job because the second baseman, is that Check Snyder?
That's Desautel.
Desautel moved over to second in anticipation of a throwdown, and he just poked the ball right into right field to move his runner over. And as a matter of fact, we found that hole, so he's able to get on first safely, and that'll bring up Braxton Luquette for the Bobcats. He's a starting third baseman this afternoon.
We've got runners on the corners.
First real threat for the Bobcats this afternoon. Luquette squares off the bunt, fouls it back for 1-1 strike. 2-0 our score. Sacred Heart on top here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Ashton Duos on the mound for the Trojans. First time he's running into a little problem, Todd. Let's see if he can work his way out of it. There's a fake throw over to third and then back over to first. No throw. Make sure he avoided the balk there. Luquette steps in once again. Duos says, so there's a bunt over in no man's land.
Wow.
Nobody there. Great job by the Luquette in getting the bunt down between first and second base, and Duos and the first baseman came charging over to make the play on the ball, and it gets.
I would expect when I see a team do something like that and they'll cover the bunt well, I would expect the bunt again until you stop it,
especially with one out.
Yeah, one out, second and third. Oh, all right, maybe it's just second right now.
First and second.
First and second.
Okay, yeah, I got a pole in my.
That was a beautiful bunt, though.
It was. And Valier comes up to the plate for the Bobcats. First and second, only one out. Next pitch is swung on as a high fly ball over to the left side, drifting out of play. And that'll even up the count at 1-1 strike. I was kind of surprised not to see this young man square off, to tell you the truth. That's the kid that looked like he had some wheels. And so we'll just see what happens here. 1-1 strike, one out. Next pitch is upstairs for ball 2. 2-1 strike. Bobcats push one across already in this inning, the bottom half of the fourth, to tighten their game up with Sacred Heart on top 2-1. Bobcats threatening again. There's a shot over to the left field. Left fielder runs it down, makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Nice play by Perry. Him and Landon were converging on the ball, and Perry took over and caught it. So that'll be 2 away. Men on first and second, 2 outs. We need this out right here.
Sacred Heart hanging on dearly to a 1-run lead, 2-1 our score, with Drake DeVille coming to the plate now for the Bobcats.
Nice stop by Sloan.
He's the starting catcher this afternoon for the Bobcats. Sloan keeps it in front of him to keep the runners at first and second. No advancing on that play. 2 out here. 1 ball, no strikes. Duos's pitch comes in, strike 1 call to even up the count. 1-1 strike. Duos trying to work his way out of a jam right here and hold the Cats to only 1 run. It has already come across the plate. And now Sloan calls timeout. He wants to have a little conference with Duos.
Got a guy on second. I guess he's worried about giving a signal from second base to the batter. That's what I have to get.
Oldest trick in the book.
Let's talk about this.
Suppose it's starting to sound like his dad, or brings back memories. But I used to use a few tricks in baseball. Next pitch is little chopper over the third. Oops, I did hit it.
Good play.
He took a half swing. Duoff did a good job of coming off the mound to make the throw over to first for the third out of the inning.
Out at first is brought to you by Perry's Tire and Sabaw Medical Center.
And the Bobcats come out with 1 run on 1 hit. 2 men left on. We played 4 complete, 2-1 our score. Sacred Heart on top.
Best of luck to the Sacred Heart Trojans from Nason Swallow Allstate and the Swallow family. Allstate Insurance Agent Nason Swallow is now open for business and ready to serve you. Born and raised in Ville Platte, Nason is committed to providing our community and surrounding areas with the best insurance products and services. A local agent that you can count on to help protect all that matters in life. The friendly staff at Nason Swallow Allstate will set your mind at ease and will even do the switching and paperwork for you. Stop by or call today. Nason Swallow Allstate, 222 North Chautauqua Street in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-6767. At this time, Perry's Tire and Service, a proud supporter of the Sacred Heart Trojans, would like to remind everyone of their services. In addition to tires, Perry's Tire Service offers oil changes, brake services, alignments, and minor engine repair. They are located at 903 West Lincoln Road in Ville Platte. Give Kevin or Lisa a call at 337-363-5621 for all of your automotive maintenance needs.
Top half of the 5th inning here is Trojans on top 2-1 as Eunice High pushed across their first run in the bottom half of the 4th inning. And coming up to the plate, Todd?
Ike Perry.
Takes a look at the first pitch that comes in for strike 1 call right at the knees. Good pitch that time by the starting pitcher Granger, still on the mound for the Cats. Next pitch bounced in front of the plate. Good job by the catcher to stop it and keep it in front of him. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Todd, I tell you what, it looks like that breeze, it continually seems to have been slowing down quite a bit. Next pitch is swung on, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
He's still chilling at breeze, though.
It is, but it seems to have laid down a little bit anyway.
Ike's in the front of the box.
Next pitch is swung on for strike 3.
That was a nice breaking pitch.
The first out of the inning. Good pitch by Granger. He had him fooled completely. He was way ahead of it. That'll bring up Preston Sloan, the starting catcher this afternoon for the Trojans. 1 down here in the top half of the 5th inning. 2-1 our score. The Trojans on top in this one. Granger still on the mound for the Cats. First pitch is down. Good off-speed pitch that time.
Yeah, after that double last about, I doubt he could get a whole lot of fastballs.
Young man on the mound doing a good job for the Bobcats. Next pitch is swung on. Sloan gets it into center field. A seeing eye single, as we used to say, to get it through the hole.
Sloan's hitting the ball well this year. He's got 3 home runs so far this year.
Really?
One thing I noticed about it, when he does take a cut, it looks like he's keeping his head in the pitch pretty well. He's keeping it chin tucked. And now we have a courtesy runner for Sloan who will take over at first base. That's number 6, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
I think that's Bear.
Okay.
That's going to bring up John Michael Duplichamp.
Okay, with 1 down here. We're in the top half of the 5th inning. 2-1 our score. First pitch is a little outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. We started this game right around 1:30, I believe. It was scheduled to start at 1:15. We were a little bit late. That was a game played ahead of us. So that was the reason they had to get the field dressed. before they could get this one underway. Next pitch is down low for ball one. Trojans in their blue jerseys and white trousers this afternoon, when the Bobcats all white with green pinstripes. The word Bobcats written across their chest.
Bear's taking a healthy lead at first.
And he gets chased back as soon as you say it. Granger spins over and makes a toss over to first. But he's there in plenty of time. One out here in the top half of the fifth inning. Sloan at the plate for the Trojans.
John Michael
I'm
Duplessis.
sorry, that's John Michael Duplessis. Sloan was the
Sloan
last
just
man.
got the hit. Yep.
Yeah. He got the Sinai single up in the center field. John Michael seems to be a good-sized young man himself. Next pitch is in there for strike one call. So Granger gets it across. 2 balls, 1 strike now, John Michael, as he steps back in, batting from the right side. Granger looks over to first. Out of the stretch, comes set. Fires over to home plate. The pitch is up for ball 2. And we've got a stolen base. And a good big piece of base running right at that time.
Yes, sir. Throw was high, so he was in easy.
Looked like he got a pretty good jump on Granger that time. So now Sacred Heart with a runner in scoring position, 1 down. Next pitch to John Michael is swung on, foul down the third base side. That'll leave him up. That'll fill up the count. I'm sorry, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Sacred Heart threatening now with a runner in scoring position. Granger wants another baseball. Doesn't like the looks of a brand new one. He wants one scuffed up a little bit, I believe, maybe get a better grip on it. We used to always tell our guys when they were pitching, try to dig those fingernails into the baseball as much as you can, get them scuffed up as much as you can. Runner at second, 1 out, 3-2 count. Granger out of the stretch. The pitch comes to the plate, swung on, foul back out of play above the netting.
Good at bat by Duplessis.
He's working Granger over. He really is on this fat bat. Trying to find something good to hit. Our organist, Dustin Bailey, gets us in with a little music. Next pitch is swung on. He hits a good pitch. Carries it over in the right field for a base hit.
Great at bat.
It really was. And I tell you what, the pitch he hit was a good pitch.
It was. He just went with the pitch and hit it between first and second into shallow right field, and that moved our runner to third base.
So now we've got runners at the corners.
He's going to bring up Scheck-Snyder.
I tell you, it was amazing. He went down to get that pitch. He really did. Granger threw a good pitch to him, but he fought it off and just.
And it was a 6 or 7 pitch at bat. Full count, yeah. And hits a little Texas League or a line drive to right, gold pitch. Nice, very nice piece of hitting.
Yeah, he and Sloan both worked Granger over in their at bats to get those base hits. First pitch swung on. There's a high fly ball in the shallow center field. It's caught by the center fielder. There's a tag up at third base. He hopped over the catcher on his way home, and the throw really was up the line and a little low. Difficult job for the catcher to pick it up.
So it was a fly ball to center. We had a tag up at third, and it played the plate. The runner jumps over the catcher, and missed the play initially. Came back. Yeah, I know sometimes we get caught up as announcers and oohing and ahhing. I listen at home and I'm like, okay, what happened just now? So
let's go back.
Let's go. Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know,
that's going to bring up Parker Futch.
Runner at first. First pitch to Futch was a little outside for ball 1. Sacred Heart pushes another run across to lead now 3-1 here in the top half of the 5th inning at Bobcat Field. Futch steps in once again. We're waiting for the offering by Granger that swung on. That's a hot shot. Third baseman up with it over to first in time for the third out, but not before Sacred Heart comes up with one run on one hit, no errors, and one man left on.
And that run was brought to your family's health care. You do have a choice. Savoy Medical Center is the only nonprofit medical facility in Evangeline Parish. We offer a wide array of services, including behavioral health, medical detox, a 28-day substance abuse program, plus comprehensive cancer care at Savoy Cancer Center. At Savoy Medical Center, we still believe in the importance of family and community, a feeling that is obvious when you walk into our hospital. You can count on us to live our mission daily by extending the healing ministry of Jesus Christ, by taking care of your family like our family.
Savoy Medical Center would like to welcome to our family nurse practitioner Brooklyn Latour. Call Savoy Family Healthcare in Ville Platte at 337-363-0075 to schedule your appointment with Brooklyn today. Savoy Medical Center, our family healing yours.
Regulators, mount up.
It's like we're going to stay with Duos on the mound.
Yeah, it looked like they were warming up some more.
So in the bottom half of the fifth inning here in Eunice, Junior Granger, the ninth hole starting pitcher for the Bobcats, will step up and await the first offering from Duos, which is in there for strike one call. Good pitch by Ashton. He was the starter this afternoon for the Trojans. It looked like he hadn't lost anything at all, Ty.
Still looking solid.
Next pitch is swung on. There's a shot over to second baseman. He's up with it over to first in time for the out. So Sacred Heart once again gets the leadoff man out to start the inning.
That out at first base is brought to you by Perry's Tire and Savoy Medical Center.
This has really been a fun afternoon, just seeing you, these guys that I hadn't seen in a long time. Next pitch is swung on to the next man up. There's a fly ball into right field. Right fielder calling for it. Makes the grab. Someone that my sidekick here I know pretty well.
Right fielder Parker Fudge comes up with the catch. That brings us two out. So we got two away. Got a lefty up to bat now.
So with only 3 pitches thrown here in the top half of the fifth inning, Sacred Heart has already got 2 outs on the Bobcats. First offering is down low for ball 1.
Yeah, that's good for Duos. He may get through 5.
Leading man,
or 6 rather.
Leadoff man, I think. I'm sorry. It's the second man up. Christian Entrepont is at the plate now. As Rosoff flied out to right field for the second out of the inning.
That was close. Little up.
Little up. But boy, he was tempted. Next pitch is in there. Strike one call. The old automatic with the 3-0 pitch. Three-one pitch comes in low for ball 1.
So no, two out walk is always a killer. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite us.
Yep. So one of the few walks that Ashton has given up this afternoon gets our base runner on in the top of the fifth for the Bobcats, and that'll bring up the second man in the order, Christian Onderpomp, starting left fielder this afternoon for the Cats. See if Duos can hold on here to get 5 complete innings. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back out of play. That'll even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just a gentle breeze blowing now. 3-1 outscore. Sacred Heart on top here in the top half and bottom half of the fifth. There's a shot fly ball over to right field. Parker Fudge camps under it, makes the grab for the third out of the inning. So the Bobcats come up with no runs on one hit, no errors.
This is in quality smoked meats. Their award-winning smoked pure pork sausage, tasso, and boudin is filled with flavor that will make you come back for more. And that's not all. Teats offers a full line of groceries, beer, wine, liquor, gas, and much more. Oh, and Teats will ship their smoked meats all over the country. Visit their website at teatsfoodstore.com or give them a call at 337-363-1839 for more details.
T&J Ford, located at 1231 West Main Street in Ville Platte, wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans the best of luck. At T&J Ford, we're proud to serve the people of Ville Platte and surrounding communities with some of the most popular vehicles around Louisiana. We have a top-notch selection of brand-new vehicles to choose from, as well as an extensive inventory of pre-owned vehicles. Come by and check out our selection of crossovers, SUVs, and trucks. Plus, we have an in-house parts and service department for all your needs. That's T&J Ford. Call 337-363-2153. Or visit our website at tjfordinc.com.
Into the top half of the sixth inning here now at Bobcat Field. First pitch into Hayden Dizitel is in there for strike one call.
A.K.A. Dougie.
1-0 pitch, 0-1 pitch is down low for one ball. That'll even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Once again, I want to thank our sponsors for allowing us to bring this game to you on YouTube. Next pitch is swung on. There's a high little blooper in the shallow right field. Right fielder comes over, makes the grab on a sliding catch. That was Julian Valier.
Those right field was played way up. I noticed that.
Outfielders are all playing pretty shallow, and I tell you what, with all the rain that we've had this week, it looks like there may be a little more slipping and sliding than usual.
That's going to bring up Ellis Fusilier, our shortstop.
Top half of the sixth inning, 3-1 out score. Sacred Heart on top in this one. Both starting pitchers still on the mound for their respective team. First pitch is low and away for ball one. Next pitch, down low. 2 balls, no strike. Young man on the mound, I'll tell you what, he has a heck of a windup. He looks like he's putting everything into every pitch that he throws. Next pitch is downstairs once again, 3 balls and no strike. .30 pitch on its way is in there for strike one.
Right down the pipe.
Outfield is playing extremely shallow.
Well, I guess that wind's blowing in.
Next pitch is upstairs for ball 4.
That walk is brought to you by T&J Ford.
See if the Trojans can get another little rally going.
That's going to bring up LeBlanc, Landon LeBlanc, our center fielder.
So with 1 out, Sacred Heart has a runner at first. LeBlanc comes to the plate, having struck out twice this afternoon. He's 0 for 2. First pitch shows bunt, gets it down the first base line, does his job, moves the corner over to second.
It's a really good bunt. He did his job, but I don't know if y'all noticed he was running inside the field of play. You always got to run outside.
That's why they have a running back, a running lane on the first base side.
If the ball would have hit the runner, he'd have been out. We had that happen to us in Iota this week, actually.
Yep.
So maybe something Coach can mention to Landon after the game.
Yeah.
That's going to bring up Wade Pete, our leadoff batter.
Of course, you always want to take the shortest route possible, which is in the inside of the first base line. But there's the reason for the running lane on the first base side. First pitch is in there for strike one called.
Did his job, though. He got the man the second.
He did. 2 down here. Runner at second for Sacred Heart. Wade steps in once again. Granger taking his time out of the stretch. Puts over to second. Fires over the home plate.
Wow.
There's a shot over to third base. He's up with it. Throw over to first is high and up the line. Pulls him off of the bag, and Wade Pete with the hustle gets over to first base safely.
Yeah, pretty routine play at third. He bobbled it, then threw it high.
It looked like he was having trouble getting out of his glove after he did field it.
So the runner advances to third. We got runners on the corner with Ike Perry up to bat.
Ike, the second man up, second in the lineup, I should say, this afternoon for the Trojans. Facing Granger, the starting pitcher for the Cats this afternoon. First pitch is in there, strike one call. Right, the letters. So Perry finds himself down in the count. No balls and one strike. Runners at first and third. Trojans threatening once again with a 3-1 lead in this ball game in the top half of the sixth inning. High school baseball goes 7 in regulation. Granger's pitch is upstairs for ball 1. That'll even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wade Pete is able to make his way down to second base on the pitch. So that takes the force off at second.
At 2 in scoring position.
Runners at second and third.
Perry's in front of the box. He's not one of those guys that gets in the back. He's in the front.
Yep. As a pitch that's fouled back to the screen out of play. Good hustle by the catcher, but unable to make a play on it as it goes above the netting behind home plate. But it puts Granger up ahead in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. And as you say, Perry may be looking for that breaking pitch. That's the reason for him being so far up.
Now he's on the plate. So 2-strike approach here. He's right up on that plate.
He's crowding it pretty well.
Yeah.
Next pitch is swung on and fouled down the third base side. Even to
he got him with that breaking pitch last time. He said he's not going to do it this time.
1 ball, 2 strikes. On Ike Perry. Next pitch is fouled back once again.
That was that breaking pitch.
He's hanging in there. And I'm telling you, he's close to being on that plate. He really is. Next pitch.
Way to hang.
Foul back once again on a really good pitch that time. What would have been considered a strikeout pitch. But he's able to get a piece of it, foul it back to the screen. One ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch is outside for ball 2 to even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Top half of the 6th inning. Sacred Heart threatening once again with runners at second and third, enjoying a 3-1 lead here. Perry, 2-2 pitch is down in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. Sacred Heart runner from third comes in home safely for the 4th run. Good heads-up base running by the Trojans that time to get that run across and increase that lead. Make it 4-1 Sacred Heart now.
He's thrown 3 straight balls since Ike's got on that plate. Makes you think that
he's working him over well. A lot of these batters from Sacred Heart have taken him deep into the count and then continue to foul off pitches, making him throw a lot of pitches this afternoon.
That run was brought to you by Nason Swallow Allstate.
Next pitch is upstairs. Ball 4.
Great at bat by Perry. That was probably a 10 pitch at bat, and he ends up with a walk.
And then, if I'm not mistaken, he got down 0-2 real.
That's right.
He was.
He was down 0-2, then got on the plate, and it's like
probably fouled off 2 or 3.
And now let's see what's happening. It looks like we're going to have a pitching change. It looks like we may have somebody coming in for the Bobcats. So we're going to take this little break.
That pitching change is going to be brought to you by Perry Star. Kevin and Becky and Lisa, go see them at Paris Tire. They take care
You
of
in
you.
part by Total Automotive, 610 Tate Cove Road in Ville Platte. Total Automotive is your go-to place for all automotive repairs, tires, AC service, and much more. Total Automotive is an authorized CarQuest auto parts dealer featuring everything you need to get you back on the road with confidence. Total Automotive is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to noon. Go Trojans. Total Automotive in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-7771. This game is being brought to you by Vidrine's Ace Hardware, located in Ville Platte and Rain. Go by and see Cody, Louise, Phillip, and the staff for all your hardware needs. Vidrine's is fully stocked with paint, mulch, grills, plumbing supplies, lawn and garden supplies, hunting supplies, electrical supplies, and much more. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Go Trojans! Good luck, Trojans. From Capital Planning in Ville Platte, owners Todd, Marcus, and Amy Vale invite you to come in or call today. Capital Planning offers life insurance, retirement planning, tax planning, investments, and more. Capital Planning has been helping customers since 1989. They're located at 616 West Main Street in Ville Platte, or give them a call at 337-363-1797. Their office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They hope to see you soon. Go Trojans! Tonight's game is powered by Clico. Clico wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans a successful season this year. Go Trojans! Go Trojans from
Back at Bobcat Field here in Eunice, Louisiana, this is Peter LaBelle along with Todd Perch and Scott Swallow. Our producer Dustin Bailey taking over the audio and video work for us this afternoon. Sacred Heart has pitchers in the bullpen, while Eunice has come up with their relief pitcher. Number 3 will take the mound for the Bobcats this afternoon. I'll try to get a name for you as quickly as I possibly can. As Sacred Heart threatening once again with runners at the corners at first and third. And there's a throw over to first after I faked to third. Runner gets back safely.
He's going to bring up Preston Sloan.
Luquette now on the mound for the Bobcats. Appreciate the young man from Eunice, statistician, giving us the name of the pitcher now.
The ball got away from the bullpen. All right, here we go. Preston's in the box. Hard hit to left field. Beautiful play by the left fielder. Dive and catch.
So that puts out the fire. The Trojans look like they could have had a big run, a big inning going, but Luquette comes in and does his job on 2 pitches and gets the third out of the inning, but not before Sacred Heart comes up with one more run to make the score 4-1 as we head into the bottom of the 6th.
Located at 421 Jack Miller Road in Ville Platte. Dr. Brandon provides internal medicine services along with all of your endoscopy needs. Dr. Brandon accepts most major insurances and is currently accepting new patients. So give them a call today at 337-363-5684. And once again, go Trojans! Dr. Jake LaFleur is a proud supporter of Sacred Heart Trojan Athletics. His practice covers primary care for adults, including annual wellness visits, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer screenings, and more. Call his office at 337-363-7036 or come by 503 Jack Miller Road to schedule an appointment. Most insurances are accepted. Go Trojans!
Back here in Eunice, Louisiana this afternoon, Sacred Heart pushes across one more run in the sixth inning to increase their lead by 4-1. They picked up single runs in the second, third, fifth, and sixth inning in this contest and held Eunice to only one run so far that came in the bottom of the fourth inning. This is Peter LaBelle along with Todd Futch, Scott Swallow, bringing it all to you. First man up this afternoon for in this bottom of the sixth inning will be number 4 for the Bobcats. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't have him on my roster. Let's see who it is as he comes to the plate. Ashton Duas still on the mound for the Trojans. Preston Connor, I think, is the name of the batter at the plate. Duas comes with the first pitch, and it's in there for strike one call. For a sophomore, Ashton has really been impressive this afternoon, Todd.
Yes, sir, he has. He's been solid all game.
Next pitch is swung on it, a shot over the third baseman. He's up with it over the first. Long throw gets the first out of the inning.
Nice play by Schexnayder. That out brought to you by Perry's Tire and Savoy Medical Center. Same as earlier in the game, he kind of cut that ball off. If he wouldn't have cut it off, I don't think the shortstop would have been able to make the play.
And then I'll tell you what's impressive to me so far is how many first outs Sacred Heart has gotten in each inning. Number 10 will come to the plate for the first time this afternoon, I believe. Bats from the left side, takes a cut at the first pitch and swings it off, fouls it off to the left side.
It helps with your pitch count, too, with Duas.
Yeah, because, I mean, actually, the leadoff man, I think he only threw 2 pitches to him right there. And so now we've got 1 out, 1 strike on number 10 for the Bobcats. Bobcats going. It looks like they may be going to the bench to try to put some other hitters on the field. Next pitch is down low for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike now with 1 out. 4-1 out score. Bottom half of the sixth inning.
If you notice how deep Schexnayder plays at third, that really helps out a shortstop.
It does. Wow, there's a shot over to right field. There's a swinging eye single, a little blooper. And Futch gets under it, gets it back in the field, into the infield real quick to be able to hold number 10 at first base with a single. And now we've got a timeout call.
We're going to have a pitching change.
Looks like Coach Ashworth is going to make a pitching change here for the Trojans. But a fine job this afternoon for Duas as he goes 6 1/3 innings. I mean, 5 1/3 innings before he's pulled and really did a good job.
Very impressive outing.
Holding the Bobcats at bay. And it looks like number 15.
Wade Pete.
Wade Pete will move over from first base to the mound.
And that pitching change is brought to you by Perry's Tire. Kevin, Becky, and Lisa.
Our fondest memories are those centered around people we care about. Fishing with Grandpa, hunting with Dad, cooking on the porch, or just sitting by a fire, telling the good old stories. Being around the people that we trust, we respect, and whom we know will always be there to help us when we need them. Just like the Evangeline Bank. Just like an old friend or family member. It's our heritage. It's who we are. It's what makes Evangeline, well, Evangeline.
That's the Evangeline Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Go ahead.
Let you take it over and tell us about the changes that have been made.
Yes, sir. Looks like Wade Pete's going to come in to pitch for Ashton Duas, who did a great job on the mound. Pete's coming from first base, so we're going to put John Michael Duplichan at first.
Okay. And Pete is a senior thrower, and
He is.
I think he may have a little more junk than actually Duas has, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see if he can hold these Eunice batters at bay and keep this to a 1-run game for the Bobcats as Sacred Heart enjoys a 4-1 lead here in the bottom half of the sixth inning. But once again, my hat's off to Ashton and the job he did against these Eunice Bobcats.
He did a great job.
So we've got 1 down with a runner at first for the Cats. And stepping up to the plate will be number 3 for the Bobcats. First pitch is downstairs for ball one. One out here with a runner at first. Eunice trying to get a little rally going. This next pitch is swung on, foul back, out of play to even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pete throwing out of the stretch with a runner at first. Swinging, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here.
Looks like he took a little bit off of that pitch.
He did. It really did. And that batter was way out in front of it. Next pitch is down in the dirt. Good stop by Sloan that time to keep the runner at first. With a 4-1 lead, Sacred Heart just can't afford to let any more runs come across the
ball on the field.
Whoops. Looks like a ball maybe have come out from that Sacred Heart bullpen or maybe the dugout. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, no harm, no foul, as they say in basketball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch is swung on way out in front of it to get the first, second out of the inning, but a good job by Pete coming in right there and getting the first man he faces out.
And strikeouts brought to you by Ace Hardware.
And Julian Valier will come to the plate for the Cats. Next pitch is swung on, foul back along the right side, out of play. So Pete throwing strikes early. Let's see if he can keep it up. No balls, 1 strike, 2 down here. Next pitch, breaking pitch.
Really? Breaking pitch.
Oh, I mean, he had Valier way out in front of it that time.
It looked like an old Smiley curveball.
That sure did.
That had me out in front. I'm going to
No balls, 2 strikes. You're right, Capone. Next pitch is swung on as a fly ball over the right field. Sarch is under it, makes the grab for the 3rd out of the inning. So Pete does his job, comes in relief, and gets those 2 quick outs with about 4 pitches thrown with no runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left on. We played 6 complete. We'll be back with the top half of the 7th as Bob Seeger brings us in.
Some life events you can anticipate, while others surprise you. Some are significant enough to affect your household finances, your investment strategy, and even your vision of the future. This is when meeting with an experienced financial professional counts. Randy Fontenot at Fontenot Financial Services can help pre-retirees and retirees plan in anticipation of life events, as well as adjust plans in response to unexpected changes. They are prepared to help clients through their life and retirement transitions and make any necessary changes. Give her a call, 337-363-2346, or stop by 1301 West LaSalle Street in Ville Platte. HealthWorks Rehab is ready to get you back into the game. Physical therapists Andy Poche, David Vidrine, and Clay Langerneau are pleased to sponsor this broadcast for the Do or Die Trojan family. Call for an appointment at our Ville Platte Clinic at 1477 West LaSalle Street, 363-2600, or in Mamou at Savoy Medical Center, 468-0460. That's HealthWorks Rehab, helping everybody work.
Steps up to the plate for the Trojans to start off the 7th inning. First pitch is swung on as a fly ball in the right field. It drops in for a single. So John Michael gets his single to lead things off for the Trojans as they enjoy a 4-1 lead here in the top half of the 7th inning. See if they can get a few more insurance runs across the plate, Todd.
Yes, sir. That's going to bring up Boyce Schecksnyder. Having a little talk with Coach.
And Loquette on the mound now for the Bobcats as he came on in relief of Granger in the last inning.
Boyce playing really good, solid third base today.
He's playing deep at third base, and he's batting deep in the box also.
He is.
He flips on that back line of the box. First pitch is a little bunt down the third base line. Third baseman with a good job up with it over to first in time for the first out of the inning.
Did his job.
He moved that runner over to second. Moved John Christian over to second. Gets him in scoring position.
It's going to bring up number 19, Parker Futch.
Fixed runner over at second base, Cohen Joubert, young man out, I know quite well. First pitch is swung on over in foul territory to the first baseman. He makes the grab for the second out of the inning as Joubert has come in as a pinch runner for John Christian.
That's going to bring up number 4, Hayden Desitel.
Hayden, pretty good day at the plate this afternoon for the Trojans. Let's see if he can get Joubert in from second. First pitch from Luquette is downstairs for ball 1. 2 down here now in top half of the 7th inning, which hopefully would, for the Trojans, would be the last inning of the ball game. Runner at second, take a decent lead. 2 out. Oh, next pitch is in there. Swing and strike.
Got him on a breaking ball.
He really did. He was way ahead of it that time. Good pitch by Luquette at that time. Joubert takes his lead once again at second. Comes in with the heat that time. Is low and away. Just misses on the outside corner. Run the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 out here in the top half of the 7th inning. The Trojans on top, 41, trying to hold on to this lead and maybe add something to it. Luquette on the mound. Next pitch is upstairs. Breaking pitch doesn't stay down, doesn't come down, stays upstairs. And that'll run the count to 3 balls and 1 strike. Scheck-Snyder at the plate?
Hayden Desitel.
Desitel. I'm sorry, Desitel. Reminds me a lot of Scheck-Snyder in his stance at the plate. Next pitch is in there for strike 2 call. That loads it up. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 out. Runner on second. Joubert gets a good lead at second. Next pitch is swung on strike 3. So Sacred Heart goes 3 down. Goes down in the inning with no runs, 1 hit, nobody left on. We played 6.5. We'll be back with the bottom half of the 7th after this word from our
The law
sponsors.
office of Jacob Fuselier is pleased to sponsor this broadcast of Trojan Athletics. With offices in Ville Platte, Jacob Fuselier offers quality legal services to this community. So please call 363-6661 for all your legal needs, and let's go Trojans.
My name is Doris J. Latchley. At 33, I had a triple bypass. When I came here to Mercy, I don't know, the people were just friendly. Everything was so fast, so smooth. Everything flows here. And the people, it's just the down home, everything, y'all. It's like, I came in, it was so fast. The smaller hospital, the better the care, the more family. And they're really there for you. There's always a nice smile here. It really is. Like, everything was just awesome. It was the best experience I ever had. Any hospital was here.
Best of luck to the Sacred Heart Trojans from Nason Swallow Allstate and the Swallow family. Allstate Insurance Agent Nason Swallow is now open for business and ready to serve you. Born and raised in Ville Platte, Nason is committed to providing our community and surrounding areas with the best insurance products and services. A local agent that you can count on to help protect all that matters in life. The friendly staff at Nason Swallow Allstate will set your mind at ease and will even do the switching and paperwork for you. Stop by or call today. Nason Swallow Allstate, 222 North Chautauqua Street in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-6767.
Parade.
We move now to the bottom of the 7th inning here in Eunice with Sacred Heart on top, 4-1. The pitcher on the mound now is Wade Pete for the Trojans, who came on in relief of Ashton Duos in the last inning. Next pitch is in there for strike one call. That'll even up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. 4-1 our score. Sacred Heart on top, trying to get this win. Next pitch is swung on. That's a little shot over the second baseman on one knee, up with it over to first in time. So once again, in just 3 short pitches, Sacred Heart gets the leadoff man out once again.
That out at first is brought to you by Perry's Tire and Savoy Medical Center. I'll tell you something else, Mr. Pete, that home plate umpire has been very solid.
Both
very consistent.
I've been very well pleased, and I just very consistent, as you say, with his strike zone, and just seem to be in total control of this ball game, which is what you want to see from those guys in black. Next pitch is down low for ball 1. That'll even up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 down here. Trojans trying to get away with a win on top in this one, 4-1. Next pitch is in there for strike 1, strike 2 call. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Bobcats in a do-or-die situation. Next pitch is swung on, foul back to the screen.
Nice off speed.
He really just got a piece of that off-speed pitch. Good pitch by Wade. Steps in once again, 1 ball, 2 strike. Wade looks in, gets his sign. There's a little shot over into right field.
Tried to get him with the off speed again, but he waited on it this time.
He did, and Futch does a good job of holding him at first base as he comes in quickly to get the ball to get into the infield. A lot of changes for Eunice High, and I don't have a copy of that roster. I apologize for that. I could not get the names of these players that have been substituted. First pitch from Pete is in there for strike 1 call. To the next man, number 25 for the Bobcats. Runner at first, 1 out. Next pitch is a little high, ball 1. Pete doesn't seem to be too concerned about that runner at first base. He wants that man at the plate. And he seems to be coming pretty quickly with his pitches. Next pitch, just missed low, I guess.
Yeah, that one was close. I'm not sure where that one missed. Maybe outside, not sure.
2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at first for the Bobcats, trying to get something going here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Next pitch is upstairs for strike 2. I'm sorry.
Sloan's done a really good job behind the plate as well. He's been solid all year.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Next pitch is swung on. There's a shot over a shortstop. He bobbles it momentarily, kind of handcuffed him. It really did.
That could have been game over.
Yeah, that could have been a double play ball game ender, but he bobbled it, and they got runners on first and second.
Looked like a tailor-made double play ball, but unfortunately the shortstop for Sacred Heart just bobbled it momentarily, and the runner from first did a good job of moving on the pitch. So the Bobcats still threatening here with runners at first and second and only 1 out. First pitch from Pete to the next man up on the left side is in there for strike 1 call. Number 13 bats from the left side for the Bobcats. Next pitch is upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 down here. Runners at first and second. The Bobcats trying to get a rally going here. Down 4-1. Next pitch is down and away for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Sacred Heart's got a little activity going on in the bullpen.
Next pitch is get by the shortstop in the shallow left field. Left fielder's up with it. But the runner from second was easily able to come home with the second run of the game for the Bobcats to tighten up the score 4-2.
It was a hard hit ball to short. He just couldn't quite come up with it.
I would have to call that one a single. It looked like it was a little bit too hot for him to get to.
Yeah, it looks like Gary's coming out to the mound. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change.
Looks like Pete is going to be chased and pitching change coming. As that happens, we're going to take this short break as the Trojans try to hold on now. Up 42 as the Bobcats have.
Iron Service, a proud supporter of the Sacred Heart Trojans, would like to remind everyone of their services. In addition to tires, Perry's Tire Service offers oil changes, brake services, alignments, and minor engine repair. They are located at 903 West Lincoln Road in Ville Platte. Give Kevin or Lisa a call at 337-363-5621 for all of your automotive maintenance needs. When it comes to you and your family's health care, you do have a choice. Savoy Medical Center is the only nonprofit medical facility in Evangeline Parish. We offer a wide array of services, including behavioral health, medical detox, a 28-day substance abuse program, plus comprehensive cancer care at Savoy Cancer Center. At Savoy Medical Center, we still believe in the importance of family and community, a feeling that is...
Looks like we're going to have a pitching change. On the mound for the Trojans now is Jackson Bruni. We need 2 outs from our ace. Jackson's been our ace this year, so let's see what he can do. We got 2 outs to go.
Coming in relief, the third pitcher of the record for the Trojans this afternoon.
It looks like Pete's going to go back to first base.
Still a serious threat by the Bobcats as they have runners at first and second. And Sacred Heart trying to hold on to this 4-2 lead.
That pitching change is brought to you by Harry's Tire.
Bottom half of the 7th inning. Sacred Heart looked like they were cruising for a while, and now the Bobcats threatening to make a game out of this. First pitch is upstairs just a bit.
You got first and second one out and 3-4 up for a Bobcats. So it is going to be a little interesting there.
Bruni checks the runners, comes in with the pitch right over the inside corner for a strike 1 call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good pitch that time. It would handcuff the batter if he would have been swinging. 1-1 to count. Next pitch is swung on as a high fly ball over to right field. Futch calls for it, makes the grab for the second out of the inning. Runner at second tags and moves over to third. So now the Bobcats will have runners at first and third. Number 4 hitter coming to the plate for the Eunice Bobcats.
Trojans need 1 more out to secure the win.
This will be an interesting play here. You got first and third, 2 outs. You want that guy on second because a base hit will tie up the ball game, but at the same time, you don't want to get thrown out.
Well, in there for strike 1 call. And the thing about it is, if you try to lay the bunt down with 2 out, then you've got yourself really in a pickle, because there he goes. Hit and run on play.
Right. I think I straight steal right there because as good as Sacred Heart's catcher is, I don't know if he's going to get him right there.
Yeah.
Sloan's got a gun.
Yeah.
Wouldn't make much sense to hit and run with 2 out anyway, So I don't know. You're probably right. It was a straight steal by pinch runner. There he goes again.
Wow.
Bruni got him at second.
Got him at second.
That was an awkward ending of the game.
Oh, that was a strange call. The little guy that was on first base.
It had to be a mix-up.
Yeah.
Bruni made some type of a move to, like he was going to maybe throw to third, and the runner went. And the runner went. Got him right.
Just a base running error, but fortunately for the Trojans, they come up with a big win over a Class AAA school and run by a score of 4-2. It's been a pleasure doing this for you this afternoon. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors. And if you're interested in becoming one of our broadcast sponsors, You can get in touch with the school at Sacred Heart, and I'd also like to thank the principal, Miss Dawn Ship, and Coach Gary Ashworth for allowing us to bring this broadcast to you. It's been fun, Todd. I appreciate the help. Capone, it's always good to see you, buddy.
Guys, man. You know, I'm still a Trojan.
You're still a Trojan.
I still have a green hat on. I'm still the biggest Trojan fan they have out there. So I appreciate y'all having me.
Well, I tell you what, it's been a pleasure. It's been a lot of fun, and I just want to thank you all for joining us this afternoon. Have a great afternoon from Bobcat Field. We're signing off. Good luck to all of you.